In this video I'm going to be making an elasticated waistband. Sometimes when you're working with elastic it's quite hard to try and calculate the length that you need, and sometimes working with stretch materials, if you try and work with numbers, it can get quite confusing. So I'm going to show you a really quick method in finding out the length of elastic and elastic casing that you'll need for your garment. After that I'm going to be showing you how to apply partial elastic and elastic casing to your current garments. So I've got a piece of elastic here, and what you've got to remember is if you're making a waistband, you just need it to be comfortable to your size. So wrap the elastic around your waist until it's comfortable for you. Don't do it so tight that you can't actually pull it past you, but don't do it so loose that it might fall or move around, and sometimes the elastic can stretch in time so that it will become looser. So just find something in the middle that might fit you nicely. After that, where it ends, just mark it here, and this is the length that you'll need. But remember to add 1 centimetre seam allowance at the end of the length that you need, because you still need to sew it together. Now to work out the elastic casing, I've just got a piece of calico here, and I'm going to wrap it around the widest part that my elastic will have to go through. I'm going to wrap this around my hip. Don't do it so that it's skin tight, because you still need to be able to pull it off comfortably. So whatever it is fitted to, you add at least a couple of inches to it as well, so that it can be pulled off easily and pulled on easily. And the same with elastic, just mark where this finishes, and from this to this end will be your elastic casing length. If you're doing a partial elasticated waistband, all you need to do is get more calico, wrap it around your waist. So let's say I want about a hand's width worth of elastic, so I just cut off the excess. So this is the length of the waistband that I want, and everything in between needs to be elastic. So you just get some elastic and pin it to the end. If you're not comfortable with a pin, just use a safety pin because it can pop out. So I'm just going to wrap this around. And same method as before, just stretch the elastic until the whole waistband is comfortable to you. So my calico ends here, my elastic ends here. Mark wherever you think is suitable for you. So mine's about there. So then this becomes my elastic length for my partial elasticated waistband. Now to find the measurement for your elastic casing for your partial elasticated waistband is quite simple, same as before. Just find out the measurement that you'll need for your calico, wrap it around the widest part of you, and add a couple of inches, remember, so you've got a bit of room to move around. So let's say your measurement is 95 centimetres, write that down, and then measure the non-stretch part of your waistband. So let's say this measures 75 centimetres, then your elastic casing needs to be 20 centimetres to make up that whole 95 centimetres. So if your waistband is 75, add 20 centimetres for your casing. When you come to draw your elastic casing pattern, just remember to measure the length of your elastic. Mine measures 7.5 centimetres. And this is the elastic casing that I've drawn. This is my fold line. So the elastic goes there, you fold it, and I have a 1 centimetre seam allowance to sew that together. Now for this width, I've actually done 8 centimetres This gives the whole piece of elastic casing 1 centimetre to wrap around the elastic and give it some room to gather as well. And it also means that when you come to sew your seam allowance, the elastic isn't right up to the edge. It gives it a little bit more room so it's easier to sew. Remember, when you've measured the length of the elastic casing that you need on your body, it is actually the minimum that you need to get it over your hips. So if you want more gathering on your elastic casing when it pulls the elastic together, just add it to the length.